we do it. Where you catch us if we be in that pool pit. Always catch a vibe, real movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
We value all opinions and perspectives. So don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 122. What the business is. It's that man with the plan, Big Kev. And that's Cuz with the bus, Big Bo. And you know we got that food for your soul. For sure. I ain't know we gotta do a disclaimer. Just because we tackled everything, any and everything. And sometimes, we tackle it. If it's out there to talk about, we're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it.
People love how we talk about it, too, because the Lil Wayne situation is jumping on YouTube, the little part.
Super jumping.
And I just didn't hold no punches on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't sugarcoat nothing. But, you know, some people need stuff sugarcoated. So this is why we do a disclaimer, because we ain't sugarcoating shit around here. So
we ain't sugarcoating
without
shit.
further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know, I got to do it.
I
said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Straight like that.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and I keep some on deck. Message. Actions reveal why words hold no weight.
Boy.
I'm telling you, people will tell you everything under the sun and don't get nothing done.
Bars.
I need to see it, big dog. I need to see it, lady. Like, gotta show me.
Gotta show me.
So we just gonna get into it.
Man,
we just gonna get into it. I try not to talk about certain things because it's overkill, but shit just keeps popping up.
Popping up. I mean,
popping up, or it never goes away, but it pops up.
It's just
it's never ending, but it pops up in the sense of we have to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we got to.
The Diddler,
man,
is in jail finally, and it's not looking good.
No, it's not.
It's not looking good at all. Bo, we've had discussions about this.
Yeah, we have.
What do you think about him actually being in jail and being denied bond twice?
It looks like they got enough paperwork and different things and testimonies and and actual. I guess I have to say characterized facts. I guess
facts
going against him, where like, hey, you have nothing to stand on. Like you committed some criminal acts.
Yeah, buddy.
Even after we've, shown that you've been committing criminal acts.
Yeah.
You committed some more criminal acts.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where it got to that federal level. So,
well, the federal level come in with the type of acts.
Racketeering. When you're hitting up people that's going again, talking about,
tampering with witnesses and racketeering,
you got a case that's tampering.
Holding people against their will.
Yeah, that's going.
You on a whole nother level, G.
So like, it's beyond a sex trafficking thing,
right? And I didn't even say sex trafficking.
That was the first thing that they said as far as him being arrested or locked up is the sex trafficking. No, I think it's more the stuff, him tampering with stuff.
I think it's just a culmination of all of it.
A culmination of everything.
Yeah.
But the tampering.
The tampering and the racketeering is what they want to get off of.
Like another level.
I agree with that because he already had the sex trafficking allegations and sexual misconduct allegations and behaviors, and they didn't really do
abuse,
nothing.
Everybody done seen too.
Yeah, and abuse. They seen that, but they really didn't jump. So you might be on to something about the racketeering and the other stuff he had going on. I'm gonna say this, man. As black men and black women in successful roles as entertainers, sports figures, music, entertainers, or whatever it may be. Whenever you get your hands on some money and you become to a high status, stop thinking that we can be like them white folk out there that have the same type of money and get into trouble, and they get slaps on the wrist, they get kitty jail, they get bail. If you look at Epstein and Weinstein, they were out and about doing their thing till they actually had a trial. Diddy, they done denied this man twice. And the reason is because you're black. Man put up $50 million. When you ever see the judicial system not want to get money, $50 million. He's going to give up all his passports, his kids, his mama's passport. Said no women would come over to the house. He's begging and pleading.
Nah, it's not going to work.
And they like, Two different judges. Now, he thought he was going, the judge who, matter of fact, over the case, did the second hearing for the second bail, and he denied it. What'd that tell you?
To me, I think I think it's bigger than him, and I think he's connected to somebody that they really want to shake down. And
I don't know. I think he brought some feathers from the wrong person.
They want to lock him up and to get him to start talking.
Oh, he definitely gonna talk. He gonna sing. I mean, because he gonna try to cut them years. The years he looking at for all those different crimes they trying to put on him. Hey, it's almost them to life in jail. Diddy can't do no life in jail. His lifestyle the way he's accustomed to his lifestyle. Nah. And they got him up in a terrible jail. Matter of fact, they said this jail is probably one of the worst jails in New York because they closed the one down that Epstein was in when he killed himself. They closed that one down like in 2022, they said, during the pandemic. So he's in the,
who would have thought,
in Brooklyn?
Back in like 1996, 1997, who would have ever thought that we would be seeing Diddy doing federal crimes and doing time?
Oh, my God.
And Dame Dash spitting out his grill. Who would have thought we would have seen
hard
this?
And high they have fallen from grace.
Yeah.
Those used to be the two top dogs running everything. Bad Boy Records and Rockefeller Records was running things. As you see, they shot. And then one thing I want to talk to y'all about is stop trying to connect Jay-Z into the situations and all these other stars until you have real proof that he did something. Because I'm going to tell you right now, billionaires party with billionaires.
Yeah.
Rich people party with rich people. So you're going to see all walks of life of rich people be at a Diddy party. Because guess what? If you don't know about the shit he got going on, you're at a party that he's throwing. He promotes a business. He had Ciroc. He had, Sean John. He had all these different things at the time.
He promoted the party lifestyle.
He promoted the party lifestyle. So you're going to go to a Diddy party. But I guarantee you, those who were down for the extra stayed after. But y'all just always want to throw everybody who ever been to a Diddy party, oh, they was at the other party too. Jay-Z like Jaguar Wright. Like, she just can't stop speaking bad about these people. Like,
I don't even know why you even speaking.
At the end, because I just seen something today. I'm just like, good Lord, lady. Like, give it a break.
Yeah,
give it a break.
Bring that name up.
But at the end of the day, stop putting people in situations of this magnitude until some real evidence come out. Now, they, these stuff they done got, Jay-Z my guy, but real is real. And right is right. Shit.
Something came out, connected to this and that. And
you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to be like, damn, Jay, like, damn, you and Beyonce, I didn't know it was going down like that if they were connected to something. Or Usher, or all these other names they done had, you know what I'm saying? But stop just breaking bread on these folks, you know what I'm saying, in that manner and putting that type of negative connotation, because that's a bad title. You don't want to be involved with sex trafficking and holding people against a will and all type of deviant sexual acts. You don't want to be. The thing about it is, a freak off is a freak off. If it's grown, consenting adults, do your thing. But if you holding people against their will and you giving them drugs, that's a whole nother ball game, G.
You said the prosecutor said freak off.
Oh, he said freak off. Dude, he said, and these frequent freak offs. And then hold up, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah.
1,000 bottles
45 seconds on that.
Baby oil.
I thought it was a joke.
Just imagine, like,
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a meme.
Just imagine going to somebody's house and you just see a closet full of baby oil just stacked nice and neatly.
The king, man.
What y'all got like
40,000. I mean, if anything.
What y'all got like a orgy slip and slide around this motherfucker? Like, why y'all need so much baby oil, G?
Of anything.
Of anything. 1,000 bottles of anything is just like, why?
Soap.
Hey.
I mean, if you're running a business where you're cleaning.
If you have a hotel,
a hotel
where you need to stock, clients, you know what I'm saying? And
house, what do you need 1,000 of anything?
He had it really going down for 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
That's a new one.
Just you can't, and it's funny because Cat Williams did say 2024 was going to be a year. And for all the shit that done came out and all the shit that done happened, that man must be Notre Dame or something like that, because I swear, 2024 has been a year for these celebrities.
I tell you who's happy right now.
Who?
Shannon Sharp, y'all off his head for a day or two.
Yeah. Shay, y'all off his head about, his discretions on IG.
Sure. Keep it moving.
Well, it is what it is. Yeah, Diddy took the cape. Yeah, everybody totally forgot about Shannon when that shit came out.
He's like, thank you.
Yeah, he was like, thank you. Thanks, Diddy. Now, remember he called him Puff. Thanks, Puff. We'll go back to your first name. Thanks, Puff. But nah, I see people trying to, you can't, I know we don't have the truth in our face, but like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. They got all this information, and it's a federal situation. FBI done got involved.
Yeah.
So it's real. They got real evidence of some type of magnitude because they're not going to push the case unless they got enough clothes. They don't try to lose. Their losing rate of cases is probably like super small in the low percentages. If it's a fair case, you normally lose in some type of fashion. And Diddy's just trying to reel now. Now it's just a matter if he gonna kill himself or he get killed before or he tell on everybody. I'm telling you, because if somebody knows something coming out.
I mean, you just took it to the extreme. He said he's either gonna kill himself.
He's on suicide watch. That's what they do. I'm saying they got him on suicide watch right now because.
I didn't see this. This is news to me.
No, bro, they got him on suicide watch. I'm not making this up. They them high profile people, when they know they got a lot to lose, they put them on suicide watch. Because they think.
But that might not even be him. That might be something that they do to justify what's going on.
They put on suicide watch because they sit there and monitor, one, to protect him from them. He's in there with the real boys. That's a way to kind of.
I'm pretty sure right now he's in a cell by himself.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's where he on suicide watch. When you on suicide watch is what they put you at.
It's nothing in there that you can kill yourself with.
It's definitely something you can kill yourself with. People like Aaron Fernandez, you can kill yourself with stuff. Yeah, you can. If you want to kill yourself, you can find a way to kill yourself. They give you sheets.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Well, federal prisons or
right. I don't. But they said it's a terrible prison.
It's just a room, and there's nothing.
All I know is
there is nothing.
When they do
that, they take all your clothes off.
But people say a person will do that because I know that everything is against me.
How can you kill yourself?
But also, I think, and it's another conspiracy theory. That's where they put these people in. So they can do something to him with them guards. Just like they said, Epstein was on suicide watch. How does he die? By hanging himself. Come on now.
But when you dealing, it sounds like an assassination.
But when you're dealing with these higher ups, we talk about y'all say the Illuminati, I'm telling you, and it might be
like an assassination
because he got information to bring down people of very, very high class.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to be on suicide watch on a regular, being locked up. That doesn't make sense.
I mean,
because normally, even if they're gonna have you in some little room by yourself, and there's nothing. Yeah. I've been locked up. I'm not gonna lie. I've been locked up in some little country ass hick towns, and there's nothing. You can't grab nothing. They take your shoes. They take all your shoestrings.
Yeah.
You can't hang yourself. They take everything off of you. You might still have your pajamas on.
But who knows what they give a star? Like I said, when you don't know the accommodation, like even though he's in jail, he got covers, he got sheets. You tie up enough of them.
They don't get. Man, they
got, bro. I'm just telling you, if you doing something,
suffocate himself with a damn near like pillow. It ain't even an air mattress. It's like a little wafer.
Like I said before, if you want to kill yourself, it is a way to do so, or it's a way for somebody to do so. It
sounds like somebody setting up an assassination. Oh, he killed himself.
Either way it is, they put him in there. I'm just saying. But I know, for example, a person might kill themselves if they know they go into a certain situation that they're not going to win, and I don't want to do jail time my whole life. He facing a life. He facing a lifetime in jail. I mean, it could happen, but I deem to think on the other side of it because it's just funny that they put him in there and it wasn't nothing prior.
Anything, if he's going to end up in a cool jail, he's still going to generate revenue where he can take care of his kids.
We'll see, bro. You said that. I'm telling you, they're going to do Diddy differently. I get that as the normal celebrity treatment of going to jail, but for some reason, Diddy has rubbed the wrong person the wrong way, and they gonna stick it to him. Seriously. Literally. Take that. But anyway, that was a joke. But anyway,
I was not gonna say that whatsoever.
But I had to think about it. You can't say
everybody's using that liner. I'm not gonna use it.
But I had to say that off of what I just said, and you started laughing. It was a perfect segue. I had to get it.
Just let it go.
But anyway.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, it was a perfect segue. I had to do that. But anyway, his situation is different, G. And I get where you coming from, because most celebrities do get that play where they can still, like Epstein, like I said before, literally was in a jail, and they would let him out to do his business on a day-to-day and bring him back to sleep in the jail.
Hey, bro came up in the court. Hey, I can't go to jail because I got a hip replacement on Wednesday.
He's scheduling what time the court day gonna be.
How can you even come up into the court system and even say that?
And make demands when you're the one who about to go to jail. So I'm telling you, it's a different ball game. So it's something different. And 50 said it, which might make sense. When Diddy had the Ciroc and the other stuff going, he decided he wanted to do it for himself. And so the people who gave him those type of leisures, he was making money. Now they're not making money off of you. And people don't like when you just think you bigger than them. 50 said it himself. 50 said that's how it happened with my deal. And that's what he think would happen to Diddy. He was like, when he said he wanted to leave Ciroc and he went to the Deleon or whatever the other one he got.
Yeah.
They like, you are a cash cow. You don't just get to leave like that. Because now all the information starts, pay attention. As soon as he left Ciroc, now you start hearing all this information just leaking. Like when they say the Illuminati, I don't believe in it's just like, oh, we're the Illuminati and they run around. It's just, but I do believe
it is a fraternity.
It is a high-profile group of people who are super high up in the world with money and class that control all facets of life, from the judicial system, entertainment fields, you know what I'm saying, banking, all type of things that you need, you know what I'm saying, to maneuver life as we know it. And they work as a team.
Hey, now, what if you ever met this so-called Illuminati and they told you the actual name of what they were, and you'd be like, what? We are called nothing.
We don't have a name.
Like what? You be like, what?
Yeah, but I do believe it's a secret society, though. I mean, and it's definitely a secret society. So I definitely, I mean, it's a secret society in the midst of, if you know it's a secret, because only if you in that situation will you ever really get to know the players. So it's definitely a secret, because like when they say they go to them parties, it's a certain party you get to go to and you start to see some of the shakers and the movers, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. You don't just, even when you a musician that's known, until you get invited to the real
That's what
party.
I'm saying. It's not a secret, because all these parties jump off where these big mover shakers.
It's a secret to us, but it's like I said, unless you're in that lifestyle.
You get your money up.
But once you're in that lifestyle, you'll finally meet them. Yeah, you'll meet them, but they're still secret people. It's a secret to us. We don't know them. And they ain't going to say that. For example,
if you want to keep
it's a secret just like a Klansman. We could see a Klansman that we work with, and when they put on a sheet, we would know. So that's a secret lifestyle. Somebody knows he's a Klansman because he's at the Klan rally. Yeah. But he's a secret lifestyle because we think he cool. And on Saturday night, he got a sheet.
Clayton Bigsby.
Who want to see my face? But I'm gonna say, hey, I normally give a positive outlook for Diddy, but I can't. Hey, bro,
Yeah. Hey,
you did something. I'm gonna just tell like this: you did something, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you did. I don't know what the truth is of all of it. But they don't just bring up this shit all the time for nothing. These parties and this drug, and then they find the drug, the same drug everybody talking about in your room when they get you.
man,
Come on, bro.
man.
And I think TMZ, I'm gonna say this, I think TMZ is part of that secret society.
It ain't a secret.
How you get
That's society.
I say secret because we don't know the people, and I'm gonna stick with the secret. But anyway, literally, how do you get so much video footage of everything all the time? That they even showed the video footage when Diddy got picked up. He came in the door. They did one of those things. Excuse me, sir, you need to come with us. They did him just like that and took him to a room, told him what he was being arrested for. He had a trench coat on and put his hand behind his back and walked him out the door. Matter of fact, that made it look more devious because what nigga in this hot as hell everywhere? This nigga got a trench coat on.
Hey, say
You
no
can't
more.
make this shit up, bro.
Hey.
Like, that makes it even more
with that
devious.
trench coat. Yeah, you did something.
You did something, nigga. I'm
You did
sorry.
something.
You got
You
a
did-
trench coat, 90-degree weather. You did it. You did it.
Anytime I see a motherfucker, if it ain't raining, snowing, I see a motherfucker in the trench coat.
You did it, G.
Hey, something wrong, something going on.
That nigga did it.
Keep
that
an eye
nigga
on-
did
keep
it.
an eye on him.
All right, but enough on the Diddler.
Yeah, we got to keep.
We're going to keep it moving.
Keep it
All right, so
moving.
now we got, y'all been asking for it. When me and Bo, take on these hypotheticals, or we see some stuff that's in social media about a question about, men and women relations or whatever. So I got one for us. A guy couldn't afford to get his girlfriend's car fixed, so she asked her ex-boyfriend, and he helped her. So basically, homegirl needed $1,500 to get her car fixed.
Mm-hmm.
She asked her ex-man to help her because her new man didn't have it. The ex-boyfriend gave it to her. Now the new boyfriend wants to break up. Was she wrong?
Okay. There's a couple different scenarios.
Go ahead and break it down.
Okay. One scenario where she could be right. This is what I'm saying. Where she could be right
Okay.
is her ex the father of her child or something.
Okay. I can see that. I can see that.
If it's a baby daddy, where, you're going to relay information. Y'all interact with each other, this and that, what's going on, whatnot.
There's a child involved, so
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then on top of that, like, he would find out, oh, yeah, your car broke down, what's going on? Oh, yeah, my car broke down.
You need that to get
need
to where A to
this,
B
this,
to,
and that.
do what you need
So,
to do.
like,
yeah.
the baby daddy, if y'all on cool terms.
If
too,
y'all on cool terms.
yeah, let's paint that picture too. Like, it's a lot of,
It's
like,
a lot of one shaky. There's a lot of shakies out there.
There are some co-parenting going on in this
Some
world.
good co-parenting.
Where like, people talk or whatnot.
Yeah. Healthy. That's what's a healthy co-parenting.
Where I can see, okay, that ex
helping out a little,
and it's also helping him out too. Like all right, okay, let's get your car fixed. That way, you can do this, and I can still come.
Yeah, and that's probably why he helped, because he might not have time to pick up the son or the daughter, or the kids, and she's doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna look out because I ain't trying to do it.
But if it's an ex and it's like no kid interaction, no like super family oriented, like okay, you're my ex. We don't have no kids, but we were together.
You just
for 20
looking,
years.
yeah.
We were together for 20 years or something. That ex shouldn't even know you need work done.
Your business like that
on your car,
right? I'm gonna just tell you like this. You just gotta understand it. As a man, our egos are fragile. I'm just being honest with it. Any man will huff and puff and act hard, but when certain things come up, we're very, very fragile. You just might have something different, but there's a lot of somebody be like, well, I didn't think you was gonna act like that. We have certain fragileness to certain egos when it comes to different things. And one of the things about money, not being to provide like a man, that is a huge hit to a man's ego. So the fact that the man couldn't give her the $1,500 already probably made him feel some type of way, that damn, I can't even help her out. Then the fact that you go to her, she goes to her ex and he gives it to her, now how does that make you feel and look to her? You know what I'm saying? This is all the things going through your mind like, damn, she got the money from him. He ain't even got nothing to do with her. And I'm her boyfriend, and I couldn't even take care of the situation. Like,
are you really her boyfriend?
You need to ask yourself. Then that's what I'm saying. So that's where the cracks to the ego come in at. So I don't blame you from dipping. She totally took his manhood in a situation that she should have known better not to do. Women know you can't put two men against each other. And that's what she did. Like, your ex should have never been in the part, like Bo said. Should have never been knowing about your goings-ons. And if he couldn't get it to you, you need to find a different way to get it. Seriously.
And then also, too, for the feller that's the so-called boyfriend. Yeah, the feller. That's when you got to realign the game and realize it's like you're really not the boyfriend. You just might be fucking her at the time. So just fuck her at the time.
But I don't know if you just fuck her at the time, if that was your girlfriend already, like you already stated that your girlfriend, you already did things, unless you're going to dump her and then just come back and do what you do.
I mean, she let it be known, like,
that's why you left.
Like if you want to stay that so-called boyfriend,
nah, I wouldn't stay after that.
Or break up, move on. But she's letting it be known that like you're really not her man, because if
no woman would play with a real man like that.
Oh, even if it's your, you know he don't got it, you ain't about to go to the ex to get it,
and you ain't gonna accept it. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, you was talking like Bo said, that's her, her baby daddy. And they come over and talk to the kid. And he's like, what's wrong with your car? And it's a general conversation ensues, and you tell him. And he was like, well, I can help you out with that. And you didn't ask, right? And he's just like, well, I got some money. I can help you out with that. And then you was like, nah, I can't accept that. Da-da-da-da, right? And you told your new boyfriend, he was like, okay, that'd probably make him even happier. Yeah. But to tell me, oh, you ain't got to worry about the $1,500 no more. I got it. How'd you get it? Such and such, the ex gave it to me.
Now, you know what? A bride ain't gonna even tell you her ex. She gonna be like, oh, now my grandma gave me some money.
That's why they bigger. As I said, they slicker players than us.
Yeah, they ain't slick.
That is slick because you lying. That is slick.
Them motherfuckers lied.
Really lie as hell. That's what I'm saying. That's slick as hell. Because who gonna doubt that your grandmother, especially if they're alive, didn't give you the money? Because grandma was like, I got you, baby. I give you some of my Social Security. I got you, baby.
It happened. You hanging out with the grandmas
and be like, oh, I wanted to tell you thank you for helping out such and such with the car. I can help her out. I ain't got no money. I barely get out what I get out this little check a week.
Man, that's hilarious.
But then I say that's karma. It's meant to come out. You do dirt and you do, you know what I'm saying, sneaky shit.
Then she lied more. My grandma got dementia.
We done made a whole Tubi movie. That's a whole Tubi movie roll right there. But that's how it goes. But you got to keep on lying to keep the lie going.
Man.
But hey, yeah, women, respect your man. Don't go to your ex for anything after he's your ex. Unless he is the baby daddy and is a good, healthy co-parenting situation.
Right.
That's the only reason why you should need to be telling your ex about any goings on with you, period. Any more to say on that?
Let's keep him out.
Keep him okay, maybe. Okay. So, you do like some reminiscing and just thinking about stuff. What's the biggest thing that still hasn't gone back to normal even after the pandemic? Now, we basically, 2 years removed pretty much, or 3 years removed, you want to call it that way? 2021, 23 years?
22 is when it got...
A little bit, but I say 2 years. You can say 2 or 3 years, depending on how you look at it.
Presently, it's hard for me to explain this because being someone who dealt with the fear of change and like realigning my mindset, like now everything that's in front of me is what the normal is.
What the norm is? You don't remember what the norm was back then?
I remember, but it's like, how was that even normal? Because you could, what was normal in 2019 is not normal in 2002.
But I think is you have a more of a track record of what was the norm. That's why we called it the norm before this big crazy thing we've never dealt with in that magnitude shook up everything. I know mine. You can piggyback off mine if you want to when you think about it. Mine is services rendered. And that is in food, that is in car, you know what I'm saying, services. Any type of services is down the drain now. I'm even talking about you paying bills and stuff like that, the automated system. Like, you can't even talk to nobody now most of the time. Like, it done got to the point now where you don't even get to talk to nobody. You got to talk to an automated person because so many people are either at home, don't want to work, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, they just said, well, get it. We gonna save our money. We just gonna let the computer do it, and we'll take somebody else's job. Whatever information you need to get, you better get it from the computer and call it a day. But food is a major one. And we want to say it's the kids and young. No, it is everybody. I went to multiple places, fast food, restaurants. It is not the same type of service. The waiting is ridiculous. Like, why are we waiting so long? Especially you got fast food. Like, you got apps, you do the mobile order or whatever. If you do the mobile order 20, 30 minutes prior, why in the hell would your food not be done when you pull up? Like, I would pull up, hit the little button you're supposed to pull up, let them know, oh, can you go to space number 6? Bitch, it's been 30 minutes. How long do it take to make a burger or whatever you may be eating? And then also you see all these cars lined up, and I've never seen that prior to, unless it was a busy night. Like, if you know it's like Friday night and everybody's out, you know what I'm saying? A fast food joint might be what you call it. But if you talking about a Sunday, 12 o'clock, you talking about Saturday early, not, you know, rush hour, because you're working at a fast food place, you got rush hours, you know what I'm saying? Between normally like the breakfast break and like 12, 1, 2, about 3 o'clock, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, starts to filter out, and then it starts kind of get ready for dinner. People start coming in around 6 or 7, just like any restaurant. But now, it's a terrible wait everywhere, period. And I'm just like, what happened? I know it ain't a lot of people, you know, all the things, like I'm saying, it ain't a lot of people because a lot of people left the earth. Like, in one whop. When you think about it, you ain't never seen 2 million people just leave the earth without replacements, really. So a lot of jobs don't have those people to come in because people sitting at home, like, they always say, well, people are lazy. How in the hell they getting by? There's no assistance no more. So, and the rent is ridiculous. If anything, matter of fact, another thing, you should say rent, because it's terrible, dude. That's what you should say, ain't the same. Nigga, the rent in a
gotta pay something, shit.
In an apartment, no, it's the apartments, though, G. Have you looked at the price of a regular apartment? I looked at Willow Glen.
Yeah.
I looked at Willow Glen. I used to live in Willow Glen East. Anybody knows it on the east side of Nap. It was probably like $500, $600 at that time. It is almost $1,200, $1,300 to live in a regular apartment.
Now, I could tell you what's the difference. These tramps is charging a lot more, too. They done went up since the pandemic.
The back page
back pages
profiles. What is it called? I know you know.
Nah, I ain't.
He ain't gonna give up what's it called. But you put it out there because I don't know nothing about the going zones of the tramps.
I'm not giving up any.
You just did. How do you know that the prices?
Back page, because back page.
No, I'm talking about. But how do you know?
Back page was a secret society.
Yeah, it is a society.
That was a secret society.
But I'm saying though, how do you know about the inflation of the booty?
I
that you wanted to make that a point. You was like, but I do know.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, there was a serious inflation on that. Yeah.
And why are they having inflation? What new service rendered cost more?
It done went up.
It ain't $40 no more.
I guess because they done ate some pizza or something, and they gonna upcharge you because they ate that damn pizza.
And then you like look at the DoorDash. Everything is just, it's crazy, man. Like DoorDash will literally charge you as much as your meal costs to bring it to you.
They get double.
You double the cost of your meal just for them to bring it to you. That doesn't sound like a good service. It would have
been $10.23.
Now it's $25.
Yeah, you done double it.
Matter of fact, you done hit me with this country tax, this service tax, and then you want me to tip the fucking driver? I'm gonna give you a tip. Hey, find another hustle, nigga. That's what I say, because I'm like, and then other time you don't even get your shit right. And everybody was like, well, that's not their fault. It's somebody's fault. Shit.
It is.
If I'm the perfect example, if I was in a restaurant and I was giving a waiter or waitress a tip, I'm giving you that because you brought my food. It's correct. You didn't keep me waiting on the drinks. You kept the rolls coming, whatever it may be. So if I give you a tip I'm not giving you a tip for driving? Shit.
No, I did have a DoorDash about a month ago. They gave me somebody's meal, somebody else's total other meal. And so I called the Dasher. And so
that's what they gave me.
Hang on. It was a Haitian dude. I could tell by his accent.
I ain't the worst.
So he was like, I'm coming back to get it. I was like, hang on, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So what you gonna know?
What am I gonna get?
For one, now you done took forever with the food that
it's cold. Why would you want to take it to another person anyway?
I don't want that food. For two, yeah. If you gonna come and get the food that I just opened up and looked at
and then go give it to somebody else, that's nasty.
I said, if you pull up in my driveway, I'm hitting you in your mouth.
It's funny you said the Haitian dude, because remember I was telling you about when I had ordered some Chick-fil-A and I hadn't had a shake in a minute. I had a drink.
Hey, no.
And it was a Haitian dude. And he literally looked at me. He looked at me, he said, I was like, hey, so where the drink at?
No,
I'm like, whoa. Where is my drink at? You know English enough to take this job. Yeah.
Or something.
He was like, they didn't give me one. No, you left it or you gonna go get my drink? Then he just walked away. I almost ran out that door and hit him in his mouth for the simple fact, why are you being so disrespectful to me right now? Like, the drink costs like $3, my nigga. Like, you not just about to just give me for $3.
Hey, now, cuz I really went outside, opened the door, was in my driveway, and a wife beater with my shoes on. I was like, I'm telling you, if this motherfucker pulls up in front of my house thinking he gonna drop this food off,
I believe it.
I'm hitting him in his mouth. My daughter had this like, Dad, what are you doing? I'm like, nah, I'm telling you, if he pulls up here for real, I was out there for like 5
minutes. Because it make you think, if you could come back here and grab this food and take it to somebody else, have you ever done me like that?
Yeah.
For real, like, when you think about it, like, have you ever took my food to somebody else and they'd already looked at it, coughed over it? Matter of fact, the pizza man did me like that day when I was talking to you, my neighbor. Took the whole pizza inside her house and he delivered it wrong. I'm standing outside, hey, you got the wrong house. He gonna bring it to me. I'm not eating that shit.
Nah, they gotta start over.
Like, they done opened the box up. I don't know what they got. I want a fresh pizza unsealed. It's broken. I don't want this shit.
Nah.
He said, you don't want it? No. Take it back and go get me another one. And tell him it's your error because you can't read the house numbers.
Yeah.
And they took it, I don't know why my neighbor took it. They don't know they ordered no damn pizza, but whatever. Like, people try to come up on free stuff all the time. But your job is to put it in the right people's hands. And that's why I don't give tips like that. Till you do great service rendered, you're not getting that money. I don't care what nobody say. You can call it what you want to call it. I'll pay for some good service, but I'm not about to pay just give money to anybody just to give me some bullshit. Not gonna do it. So we got one more thing. We'll talk about the WNBA playoffs. It does start tomorrow. I'll just give you a good rundown. The Dream is versus the Liberty. Our Fever is versus the Connecticut Sun.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Phoenix Mercury versus the Minnesota Lynx. And Seattle Storm versus the Las Vegas Aces. Who you think gonna win those series?
Fever, they
Fever got a good chance to upset.
They got a good chance to upset because they it's just what you gonna get.
The Sun can't score though. So if we can get up tempo.
But yeah, they gotta get up tempo.
If we can get up tempo and Kaylin Clark can get open, they guard you. Yeah, but if Kaylin Clark can get up tempo, push the tempo, I think the Sun have a problem with scoring, even on playing defense. You're not going to stop them from scoring. The Fever just scores. They don't stop nobody. That's the problem. But if the Sun can't score, they struggle to score, period, and you can push the tempo. You can get up about 5 or 7 points and cruise.
Just get up. I was going to say, get up early on them.
Yeah, you get up early on them. So it'll be we'll see. We'll see.
It's about to be fun.
Dream versus Liberty. I think the Liberty gonna run through the Dream. Yeah. I think the Dream just happy to be in the playoffs. They're the last person to get their seed. Lynx versus Mercury. I think it's gonna be a wash. I think Tarasi's last playoffs.
So you think the Lynx gonna?
Oh yeah, Lynx. Yeah, Lynx is upper echelon. They up there with the Aces and the Liberty. Definitely think that'll be a wash, but we'll probably see the last playoff series of Diana Taurasi. I think she'll call her career after that. And then, of course, we got to see the MVP, Asia versus Seattle Storm. They got a nice team, but
yeah,
Asia's going for that three-peat.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Any little things they had wrong with them in the season, you know, that all goes away when it's time to go get this championship.
There's a couple people coming off of injuries, too. They still was working out some kinks and stuff.
Gray, she was coming off of injury, matter of fact, Asia.
Somebody else that...
I can't think, but it's been a couple people. They've had hit and miss, but it's like any type of season when you're a champion, you're gonna have nicks and dings. You know what I'm saying?
And playing in Olympics and stuff,
and Olympic break. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know, well, it's time to get to it. So you know, football just started, so we don't really need to get into that. You know, people still trying to figure out what type of team they got.
Man.
I mean, one of the surprises I will say is the Baltimore Ravens being 0-2.
That ain't a surprise.
It's a surprise to me because now they could be almost 0-3 going against the Dallas Cowboys, who will be 1-2 or whatever.
You never get with the Cowboys.
So you get 0-3, you're not really gonna make it to the playoffs, G. Normally a person start off 0-3 with that division.
The percentages are against you.
Yeah, and I would say that Tua situation was kind of with the concussions. It might be time to call it, G.
Yeah, I think it should be.
Because if y'all watch the play wasn't even, it's probably one of the least hardest hits he's probably ever taken in football. And it's crazy because it happened to be Damar Hamlin who died on the field, who hit him. You know what I'm saying? So, Tua, you know what I mean? You can speak, you're articulate, you got to look. Somebody definitely put you on, you know what I'm saying, one of these analyst jobs. It might be time to call it, G.
Hey, you got 1, 2, you got some guaranteed money, man. You'll be all right.
Yeah, he got 90 million, like 100 or something. No, he got like 100, either 90 million is guaranteed. It's a lot of money guaranteed, even if he don't finish out the contract he just signed.
Yeah.
So, Tua, something to think about. Sit down with your family and friends who gonna give you the real and really, really weigh those options. You got anything else, G?
Oh, no, we didn't rest in peace. It's a few brothers we need to give rest in peace real quick.
Say that. You right. The Diddler took us away from it.
Yeah, it took, for one, Frankie Beverly.
Frankie Beverly.
Frankie Beverly and Mays. James Earl Jones.
And
Tito Jackson. I'm going to just say this, too. With these three different brothers, they are a part of a fabric of Black lifestyle that a lot of people wouldn't understand. First off, with James Earl Jones, he is a true thespian.
Yeah, say that.
Not just, he's a good Black actor.
Nah.
No, he is a thespian on all levels.
Mm-hmm.
Be it film, plays,
the voice, yeah, you know, just the voice acting.
And then on top of that, being a part of Star Wars, which at one time had the biggest shocker in movie, you know, genre, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That voice, Luke, I'm your father.
Luke, I'm your father.
That voice. So, you know, and that's something that, you know, resonated with us all our lives. And I got Darth Vader sitting in my room. You know,
Darth Vader's
voice, my favorite character.
It's crazy. The voice made the character.
Yeah.
Like, you look at this man in all black and his cape walking, and then he he just has this standing attention type voice, like, I'm the boss voice.
but then when you watch his other movies,
like The Lion King, you listen to Mufasa.
But like, was it the Bingo Long and the All-Stars?
Yeah,
All-Stars.
And the All-Stars.
Classic.
That showed James Earl Jones had like a serious comedic side. Like, it would be a serious face, but he really be like funny as hell. Cause like in that Bingo and the All-Stars, his role, he was funny as hell, but he wasn't really even laughing in the movie. Like, he wasn't trying to crack jokes, but it was funny. So, you know, rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
Then the next one, Frankie Beverly, a part of, you know, Frankie Beverly and Mays. I'm going to tell you right now, Frankie Beverly and Mays, as far as Black folks, they are a part of every single occasion. It could be a wedding, a
barbecue,
just a simple
graduation, anniversary party.
It could be a funeral repast,
and somebody he got a song for everything. They had a song for everything.
Hey, they will be,
and they still. I think what made it was they still was touring. They still was doing shows. They always come in for the free concert and stuff like that. Like man, like he is one of those pioneers that longevity we speak about.
But a voice that's just like.
They don't make voices like I truly believe these singers. They don't have like a Ryan Isley voice, a Frankie Beverly voice. It's certain voices that grace our ears that will never
It's
hear
certain
like that,
music.
man. Music,
I mean,
yeah, exactly. But it's that voice though. Even though the instrumentation and the band came with it, but if you listen to them just sing alone, ain't no singers like that no more, man. I'm telling you.
And then next up is Tito Jackson. I know a lot of times people try to sleep on Tito Jackson, but he was actually the true musician.
If you know.
Of the Jacksons.
Yeah.
He was a true musician. He could play the guitar.
He was like the only reason why people don't really know about the skill set of Tito Jackson, because people always make jokes about him being the member of the Jackson 5 nobody really know about, or when they say, like, remember back, the funniest one was when Chris Tucker, when he was talking about Michael Jackson and they was riding in a car and they seen some girl, he was like, slow down, Tito, damn.
No, but you know what? That probably really happened, though.
It probably did. Yeah, but, you know, he put his spin on it. But, you know, everybody say, I'm Tito or the group, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody used him as the butt of the jokes, but Tito actually was very, very
OG.
talented and whatnot. So
set things in motion, really, like he's a director.
He's a director.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he wasn't in the forefront, but he did a lot of things behind the scenes.
Them rhythm guitar patterns gave them rhythm to dance to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What he was playing was giving his brothers rhythm to dance to and stay in key. So, like he set things in motion for the whole family, man.
Facts. But, you know, we lost some legends.
Icons.
And we wanted to just, like Bo said, the Diddler almost messes up and almost missed it. We were supposed to talk about it the week prior, because I think one of them was the week prior, but so much going on. You know, Rich Homie Quan had passed. There's just a lot of people we losing. So just always want to pay respects, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So if you got anything else, Bo?
I got nothing else.
All right, so we giving y'all another great show. Hope y'all tune in and check us out. Until the next one. Yep.